graduation ceremony. At this time, we would like to welcome Mr. Andrew Hamilton, Lower School Headmaster, to the podium.
Thank you, Thomas and Izzy. And thank you, Matthew, for that lovely piano introduction. I'm pleased to welcome all our families here today as we recognize and promote each of our elementary students. It wouldn't be possible to have the accomplished students that we have without the hard work and commitment of our talented faculty. So please join me in thanking the teachers for all their efforts. Would the faculty please stand? And my special thanks to the hard-working coordinator of the elementary division, Michelle Hermes. I would like to welcome here today as grandparents, President and CEO of the Ojai Valley School, Mr. Mike Halmounzi, and his wife Carol, our school librarian. Also, I'd like to welcome and recognize, as a grandparent and another member of the Board of Trustees, and an OVS alumna from the class of 1966, Mrs. Liz Hermes. We're blessed to have an ambitious, generous, and dedicated parent club this year. And I'd like to thank all the parent volunteers for your help throughout the year. Thank you all parents. And I would especially like to thank and recognize Susan Bender for her extraordinary leadership in guiding the parent club this year. Thank you, Susan. It's now time to hear from each classroom teacher as they celebrate and recognize the efforts of their students. Would you please welcome Mrs. Nicole Farrow.
Good morning. I'd like the first grade class to please come join me. I feel like I say this every year, but this year it seems even truer. I can't believe graduation day is actually here. This year honestly flew by, and I really can't believe this group is already standing up here, ready to be promoted. But I can guarantee you they're ready for the challenges of second grade. This is a dynamic group, bursting at the seams with personality and energy. They're funny, thoughtful, articulate, inquisitive. They're artists, mathematicians, writers, and readers of everything from picture books to fact-based books and chapter books. This was a group of fact finders. They loved gathering information to share with the whole group. At the end of each year, I asked the first grade to write about what they felt was the best part of their year. Here's a few of their responses. One student liked camping because they got to sleep in a tent. And for some of them, it was their first time ever sleeping away from home, so it's a pretty big deal for us. Another student said projects are fun because we get to make cool stuff. Someone else said they like math because math helps your brain learn. Ollie loved silent reading and reading buddies. Jack liked science because we got to learn about bats. And one student said his favorite part was having teachers because they helped me when I need it. It was a great pleasure for me to help these children grow and learn this year. They are a talented group and have a lot to offer in so many different ways. I want to thank Sarah Hausman, for my teaching assistant, for everything she did this year. So many of our projects, especially our sewing projects, because I do not sew, would not have been possible without her creativity. So thank you, Sarah. She is an amazing person, and she brings so much to the classroom, and I can't thank her enough. So thank you. I'd also like to thank my room moms, Sheena Nahabedian, Cindy Carver and Colleen O'Brien for all their help this year. And I'd also like to thank all the parents for their support all year long. It's a great group of parents, and I really appreciate everything you guys have done. We truly had a wonderful year, and I know this class will have great successes in the rest of their school years and in life. Mrs. George, they are loving and lovable group of children, and I know you will have just as much fun with them as I have. Mrs. Hausman and I would now like to present the following certificates to the first grade class. Caleb Carver for being caring, thoughtful, and a future architect. He can build just about anything. Thomas Chadbourne for being a kind friend, a voracious reader, and a mathematician. He's already taking down all of the Harry Potter books, so he's pretty impressive. Zachary Danino for being generous, a great speller, and a good friend to all. Ani Formansky for being an amazing artist, imaginative, and her outstanding penmanship. This girl can draw just about anything you could imagine. Izzy, or as I call her, Isabella Grace Gajero, for having a great smile, a great sense of humor, and being an excellent writer. Ollie, or as I call her, Olivia Grace Gajero, for being caring, inquisitive, and a hard worker. This girl has more questions than anybody, but they're always good questions. Carson Hasey, for being funny, a mathematician, and a great reader. Hannah Little, for being outgoing, she's got more personality than anybody I know, lovable, and always trying her best. Emmett Mack, for being an athlete, a mathematician, and always having a smile on his face. Tigran Nahabedian, for being a fact finder. He always has a fact for something, no matter what we're learning about. The boy has a book or something in his brain, he can tell us about it. A lover of nature and a great reader. Dayton Niederheiser, for being enthusiastic, always, creative, and having a great personality. Rachel Patricus, for being extremely kind. She has the biggest heart of anyone I know. A hard worker, and always helpful. Bennett Vogel, for being hilarious. If you've ever heard Bennett, you know he's hilarious. You probably just heard him over here. An amazing reader, and loved by all. First of all, it's this young man's birthday today, so it's a double special day. I've only known you 7 years now.